homeboy put me on though. He told me about the manga back, I think it was like June, July. I was like, hey yo, Jujutsu Kaisen, the show's coming out. You need to watch it. I said, oh no, got high school's coming out. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We know what happened with that.
Unless we come together as a country and realize that refugees from Syria should be considered in need.
Boo! Boo, Wendy! Boo, Wendy Testaburger, boo!
Refugees from Syria should be considered in need of international protection.
Boo, Wendy, boo! Boo, Wendy.
The vast majority of refugees from Syria are likely to meet refugee
Boo,
status
Wendy
criteria, and
Testaburger,
this should benefit.
Hey yo, what's going on, fellow bitch ones?
What's happening?
We be the bitch ones. Back at you again with 3 more special guests. We got Seinen, again, from the last video. What and these guys. So, I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I'm Water. Malik, you can catch me on Apex or 2K.
Hey,
Pusherman, TH3_Pusherman.
Hey,
He's happy.
write all that good stuff down. Y'all get it. Today we will be discussing differences between Shonen and Seinen. Anime. Because definitely we all understand that Shonen is the more popular of the two.
What's funny about that is I don't think Shonen is the more popular. I think it's the more known.
I think it's the most marketable.
Well, maybe. So when I say more known, I think more lines of people know about Seinen, but they don't know what it is. Well, you say Shonen, they understand like Dragon Ball Z,
The generic.
generics, yeah.
Anime, for sure.
But for the things that people don't know, again, like Tokyo Ghoul's the same thing. As popular as it was, right? Or still is actually, right? Full Metal Alchemist, right? People would assume it's popular to be a shonen, but by the plot of the show and how it moves, it's more of a seinen.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? Death Note.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, that's definitely not shonen, that's a given. Right? So
What's the definition of shonen?
I think it's more like the demographics, right? So
I was thinking like they gotta train and get stronger and progress and get better throughout their lives and
I believe the definition of a shonen is just the typical young boy description on.
Following that one main goal.
Yeah, following the goal.
That's how I've always looked at it when I just hear shonen for an anime or manga that's just popping up like new on the scene. Because they damn near always have that generic nostalgic feel to it. Like Asta, he's a more current, up to date shonen character, but we've seen this type of character before. There are small like nicks and cuts of differences, but we've seen a character like Asta before. But I fuck with him. No, exactly. It's just another rendition.
Yeah. So, but my thing is, so with that description, could you say that Light was literally just a boy, like high school teenager, looking to move toward his ambition?
Definitely so.
Literally, that's what he was doing the entire throughout that night. That's what he was
shonen.
doing. No, it's not shonen, but I said with the.
I've seen it in the Shonen Jump magazine.
What, you talking about Death Note?
Yeah, I think it wasn't shonen.
How's it shonen like?
Well, because okay,
All the anime you done talked about and everything that you gotta describe as shonen, they all start as like weak at first or probably even strong at first, but they all learn different things that make them stronger in the end.
Oh yeah, and the one we just discussed, definitely.
yeah, I mean, but part of the definition is like people believe, I believe that shonen anime was literally anime that was in Shonen Jump. Like if you're a shonen anime, you have to have been in Shonen Jump. Apparently, that's not the case. Right, because again, one of the definitions say that it's just a demographic, right? If you go by age, like 14 and under, which again, Dragon Ball Z appeals to that, just action, ha 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 ha. If you've seen like the 1993 DBZ movies,
So you're saying like PG-13?
Dragon Ball Z wasn't really PG-13. I mean, not sure if he's on PG-13.
I mean, like I thought he was saying like for Seinen.
In PG-13 movies, they also have killing and everything, people dying.
Do they have like dismemberment?
It gets a lot more gory in
Yeah.
Seinen is what he said.
Right, but like, but the thing about Seinen is, right? They said that the market's for young adults, like maybe older teens, but young adults and more mature audiences.
Like on some ReZero terms.
Yeah, right. So the things that kind of make you think philosophy, or think about being in certain situations, not just life and death, but if you're in a situation, I think like Space Dudes, or some anime about the astronauts, right? Shit that makes you think about scenarios and situations, and actually, almost like when you playing chess and you memorize the moves and think about strategy outside of situations. Makes you think about if I was in this situation, how do I go about it, or would I have a proper decision, or what would be the morally right thing, or if morally right and just actually should be determinant of my situation or my choice. Because at the end of the day, right, what if you're doing a morally right and just thing in your life? Is it worth it? Situations like that would be more so what Seinen would cover.
Yeah, it's more realism in the perspective of what you see from your character.
Yes, right. So here's the thing though. I think the issue is people don't understand that this stuff is not mutually exclusive, right? So one of the big things I talk about is in Naruto, pain cycle of hatred. In that speech that he does, when Naruto's pinned down, that if you look at Pain's story, right, a lot of that would be just Seinen, straight up, right?
For sure.
Understanding how hatred works and the cycle that it creates amongst individuals looking for revenge and things of that nature, right? But we all know, we all agree Naruto is a shonen, correct?
Oh, yeah. Without question.
1000%.
Thank you, right? But it's not mutually.
They got life messages and morals up in there that they
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it's not mutually exclusive, because people will think you have to be one or the other. Now, obviously, I would go with say that if you're a shonen, you're not a seinen, but doesn't mean you can't have both elements in each. I would say that because it'd be easier to separate the two. But then again, I can talk about how my favorite villain and my hero is Seinen, because the way he presented himself and his philosophy and the story behind it, right? It makes sense. What I really enjoyed was the idea he wasn't just
classifying Hero Academy as Seinen?
no.
No, he's saying he's saying
It's not mutually exclusive.
Stain himself is
Yes.
more of the same.
Yeah, the elements. Yeah. Because I think the best, and let me know if you guys agree, I think the best anime on the market are the ones that typically have elements of both within them.
I'd agree with that. For my personal preference, I'll say that.
Like,
I enjoy that the most.
Especially Sword Art Online. They got all kinds of
Hey, yo, Alicization?
Some people,
Yeah.
that's a pretty
Alicization?
Yeah, because like they're trying to discriminate against her being a robot, right? And then what are you talking about?
He's talking about the new one. Talking about Alice.
He's talking about the last 3 episodes of the last season.
Oh, man. I haven't.
When she came to the room. Oh, you haven't caught up?
No, I haven't caught up yet.
Oh, never mind.
I'm not mad at it.
That's why I stopped.
I'm
That's why I stopped.
My man said came to
I
a
thought
word.
you didn't see when you was talking.
You
Because
cut it
you
off.
like
You
talking
looked at
about
me
it.
like you didn't know.
I guess he didn't see the desperation in my eyes. I'm like, what?
I thought you just forgot a particular scene.
No.
But
that seems, that's something you can forget in that show. This man was like, which came to the real world? I said, excuse me?
Yeah.
Man, if y'all ain't seen that show yet, go check that out. That show is pretty hard.
No, it's amazing,
I
but
was listening.
now I gotta wait even longer. Hopefully I forget that before I
They
watch it.
basically set you up for the next.
It's so much stuff.
Oh, so it's
for
one
that.
season.
There's
Okay.
gonna be another season. They have to because the way they set it up. And everything.
I mean,
They
they
have to.
I'm not mad at you, bro. I am kind of hurt, but I'm not upset.
You're gonna be very pleased when you start watching. You will get everything I said, honestly. That shit not even gonna matter.
Why would you? All right, anyway. What was that? Somebody else talk, bro. I'm interested.
I'm just gonna list out some animes that you may or may have not have seen that are actually seinen, and you may not even just know. Shit, Attack on Titan, which is having an amazing, fucking phenomenal final season. You need to get on that. Everybody, if they haven't yet, fucking incredible.
I waited patiently, like every day, like come on, drop it, like, drop it. That boy right there to the left called me up early in the morning. Woke
Oh
me out
yeah.
of sleep.
Oh, for that episode 6?
He said, "Get on it."
Yes. Hard. Some of the best shit I've seen all year, even though it just started. Don't care.
Hey, Mac were doing the damn thing.
Oh, Map is fucking
Mac were
incredible.
doing it. They put the projects like.
And they don't. It doesn't matter what the workload is. They're still putting out quality shit at a fast rate. I'm enjoying
They
it.
know how to work from home.
Definitely so. Steins Gate. If y'all haven't seen that, check that out too.
Steins Gate's
It's
fucking
dope.
phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Dororo. You should also check out.
You haven't finished it still?
You
Well, that
got
show's been
a
out.
lot of courses.
Well, Dodo's been out for over 60 years, bro. What you doing?
I know the old one. Why haven't seen the new
No,
one?
that was hard. Oh, the movie is Silent Voice, which is I think that got like
That movie is
4 awards, 5 awards.
Bro, that movie is one of the best movies. Anime, live, best movies I've ever seen. One of, honestly. And I
Is
love.
that, like with the piano or no?
No. That's a show, but I don't know. Yeah, it's like, calm down, sir.
This is about this deaf girl.
But that, I think Your Line April
The
may
movie.
classify as saying as well. Yeah, I think it'll classify, yeah.
Check that out.
He was telling me about that, like the dude was playing the piano and all of a sudden everybody's like, "Oh, who is that?"
I said that. Oh, okay. Shit. Erased, ReZero, Tokyo Ghoul, Code Geass, and Akira. Which is a really fucking phenomenal movie. I need to read the manga to that if you don't understand the movie completely, because there is a lot of stuff left out.
Aren't they supposed to be doing a series for it?
But it's coming out in like 2 years. So a lot of people not gonna want to wait.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm gonna wait. But a lot of people want to just get into it. But you know, those are type of shows we're talking about now. And I think he's right. As far as me myself, I think Shonen is the like more popular choice, but I do fuck with a lot of Seinen that's animes over other Shonen. But Shonen it's always gonna have a nostalgic feel to it, because that's damn near what you're introduced to when you get into anime. But the Seinen anime and manga does give you more allure for just when you become of age to a certain extent, and more yeah, it's like more adulthood, and it's more serious situations, and the storyline is way more in depth, and I fuck with that.
Bro, it's literally like I said earlier, it's watching Harry Potter as an anime.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. Because I mean, like
Harry Potter for sure would be the same.
Like, again, like it has wizardry, it has all the powers, but man, the moral dilemmas in Harry Potter, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit going on. For sure.
And then that chess, oh goodness. Man, that shit had me in that first movie. I was confused. I was scared of the horse. I think I was like 5 at the time. I never seen a horse like that.
Give people some of your favorites.
Mine, personally?
Yeah, let them pick.
Alright, check this out. Alright, so everybody know that I watched some things that you consider to be out of the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to agree to that. So, my number one favorite is Higurashi no Nakakura. I haven't watched Go yet, which is a brand new one. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not digging the art style, but I'm the type of guy who will wait for a show to finish, and the dead finishes, I'll run through it. So I'm waiting for the finish, but knowing Higurashi, I'm not gonna give any spoilers by any means. If you see the new stuff that's cool, I would definitely recommend watching the OG. I wouldn't do the virtual novel unless you got 80 hours to sit through it. And, you know, I read, but not like that. So that show is phenomenal. Oh man, I love mystery, right? We get into the argument on a regular basis. I'm gonna say argument. I make this claim all the time. Monster, absolutely phenomenal. They love One Piece. I'm not saying One Piece isn't great, but I tell them straight up, I will go Monster all the way. That's just me. I recommend you guys go out there and watch Monster and understand what it is to have an amazing antagonist. An antagonist that pushes the story forward, and without the antagonist, you practically have damn near no story. What y'all know?
I'm gonna check it out.
What y'all know about that?
What is Monster about?
You don't know? You've been hanging around me for how many years? You don't know what Monster?
I don't know what Monster is at all. What is it?
Oh my gosh, this man is disappointing. Alright, so in short, I'm gonna go with that Miami list synopsis. So Monster is centered around, I want to say centered around a doctor. I'm not gonna go too much to the antagonist, but centered around a doctor named Dr. Tenma. He is a neurosurgeon, and he is a prodigy at what he does. He has to make a choice between saving a city mayor and a little boy. He chooses little boy over the mayor due to his own moral decisions and some things that came up over the process. But in doing so, he ended up losing his title. He lost his fame, his popularity within the hospital, his rank. He lost his woman. He practically lost everything. But he felt like he made the morally just decision. Problem was, string of murders started to come up, and all the string of murders trailed back to the child that he saved.
Oh wow. Sounds like some other stuff tonight.
Now,
74 episodes.
oh man, you don't thank God that it's 74. You don't be you episode 52? I got 24 left.
And where can
The math is wrong, but still.
Where can the people find this?
Bro, hold up. Matter of fact, oh, I can't put that out there. All right, yo, son, no.
I'm going to give away the sauce.
Nah, that is all right. Check this out. So, man, honestly, because they don't have this anime anymore, that's the problem. Yo, go anime.
You want to go watch it?
No, you can search.
I just searched it on my phone.
There's no search bar.
There's a search.
No, I got a search bar.
Oh.
I mean, I just literally looked up Let's See.
So what, the bunny rabbits and the?
So I looked up Let's See.
Oh, is it on there? Watch Cartoon Online?
WCO.
Yeah, okay, watch Cartoon Online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a day one.
But they changed the name and everything, so you gotta say that.
Oh, God. Okay, so WCOstream.com. Man, that's an OG. That's like the #1 site. What, 9 years ago? It is. Yeah, it never fails. I'm not gonna lie, on PS4, WCOstream.com. Right? But but not every the people they be rocking the sub train though. They have subs on here?
Yeah.
They have something in
They got something on
cartoons.
Oh, we'll say cartoon. I expect
They got
that.
all the cartoons.
Like they have everything.
Nickelodeon.
Anything animated you need is here.
Oh,
I was watching a Danny Phantom movie on here a while ago.
Oh, what up?
You the one where he like see his future self?
Ah.
He threw the whooping everybody.
Man, what?
I was feeling like I was straight.
Y'all get paid for advertisement?
But I'm gonna tell you my favorite Seinen right now, and that's Attack on Titan. That shit is phenomenal. I don't like if I just had to think about it, I could probably think of a long list of Seinens that I fuck with in a pretty heavy level, but I don't know any better than Attack on Titan right now. As far as like just new, I'm not. No, monster because I haven't seen that yet.
Jujutsu.
I've only seen a few episodes.
Wait,
of that.
I don't know. Is that work as a shonen though? See, that's the thing. They're
I
not
thought it
usually
was shonen.
exclusive, but Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's not Shonen?
There's a lot of
It's only been-
a lot of life lessons and everything in there.
Damn,
But it's fairly dark too, right?
Yeah, it's all dark. It's all dark. It's all
Wait till you meet the
it's all
zombie looking
demons,
with the
demons and
scratch on his face. Let that boy touch you.
I don't know. I haven't started watching it yet. Like I said, I'll wait for it to finish. My homeboy put me on though. He told me about the manga back. I think it was like June, July. I was like, hey yo, Jujutsu Kaisen, the show's coming out. You should watch it. I said, oh no, got a high school's coming out.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, we know what happened with that.
Unless we come together as a country and realize that refugees from Syria should be considered in need.
Boo! Boo, Wendy! Boo, Wendy Testaburger, boo!
Refugees from Syria should be considered in need of international
Boo,
protection.
Wendy, boo! Boo, Wendy.
The vast majority of refugees from Syria are likely to meet refugee
Boo,
status
Wendy
criteria, and
Testaburger,
this should benefit.
boo!
I read.
Started off live though. I fuck with it. It was funny too.
Okay, no, it was cool. Look. I read the comic back in 2018. I'm talking about. I had caught the flu back in 18. I didn't need something to do. I said back in 18. I needed something to do, and I had a tablet, right? So I would roll over, and I was running through them chapters, and I was happy for the first time in a long time because I was in pain. I was telling everybody, like, oh, yo, what? No, go read that high school. Go read this. Go read this. All of a sudden, found out beginning of 2020, or maybe it's in 19, Crunchyroll had these originals coming out. Tower of God got a high school, man. I'm telling everybody, trying to put them on a mix, like, yo, come watch this show. Come watch this show. Man, even I was disappointed. I watched it. I said, man.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about Tower of God. Boy.
So now, what? So you said Jujutsu Kaisen would be your favorite Seinen show
Right now?
Right now, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Malik?
Man, you already said it, man. Read Zero.
Oh, fact. Okay. Yeah, we.
And that first episode, for first season 1, first episode,
Yeah, like that was like 49 minutes.
you said it like it was a bad thing.
I mean, that was cool.
Like
It
the whole
threw me
first
off.
season,
I was
they
like,
had
damn.
multiple episodes that were super long. And,
Yeah.
they
Well, the first 2 or 3, right?
I feel like the first one. The second season was long as hell too. I mean, the episodes are like 49 minutes. I thought it was just season 1.
They only have like 1 or 2 episodes.
But it uses the introduction
Okay.
one, right?
No, it was like episode 8. It was still like 49 minutes. I was like,
Yeah, they
damn.
be random episodes, but they definitely.
But it was like that on HBO. I think if you watched it on, where'd you watch it? On Hulu? If you watch it on Hulu, it's like 22 minutes. They break it up.
I mean,
But I liked it more in the 49 for the very first episode.
Well, no, definitely because it immerses you into the story. But and that's the one thing. Okay, so it's not like Shonen can't do it. But the thing about Seinen is, especially when they try to get you to understand the scenarios going on. I think what they did great with that show, especially getting you to understand the dilemma. That was like in the first episode of ReZero, he was just blinking and all of a sudden he ended up in a new world, right? Like he was just blinking and all of a sudden he opened up his eyes one time.
Leaving the gas station.
Leaving the gas station.
Just happened.
Wow.
Boy, make you think like, what if I go to this gas station? Will I be transported?
Like it was a trap. A human trap.
Another one I like is Prison School.
Okay, I've heard about that.
That's amazing.
Does that count?
I can't say because I haven't seen it, but I've heard really.
I'm pretty sure that's.
They
Why would
like
that count? No, don't look down. Why would that count?
So is it slice of life or no? It can't be.
How would that be slice of life?
They-
No.
They're living days in school. So I mean, it is a prison school and everything.
What?
Like,
Is it a same type of?
No. Do you agree that's slice of life? Thank you. God damn, somebody getting your ass. Explain to me how that's slice of life. Be real with me. Prison school.
They're going through day-to-day. I mean, before they get into prison, man.
Well, that's what it
Oh, there's a flash before they get. I thought the show starts off with them.
Basically, you get the first episode, they fuck up, and they end up in prison by the end of that first episode. It's Alice in Borderland, sir. Oh, while I'm talking about it, hey yo, look, if y'all got the opportunity, go and watch Alice in Borderland, the Netflix version. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, it is a live action based off of an anime, but I guarantee you wouldn't realize it. I'm trying to tell you, I watched it not knowing what it was. I did some Google searching and I was highly disappointed. I've never expected live action to be that good. I never expected it to be that good. I was mad that I enjoyed it as much as I did. Because I must.
They definitely messed up with Full Metal Alchemist.
That was trash.
Garbage. Dragon Ball Z. That was the first one they ever started.
That doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Death Note was atrocious. That really upset me what they did with that.
Dragon Ball Z?
With Death Note.
Death Note?
I didn't even finish it. I didn't even watch all the Dragon. I saw like 5 minutes. Bleach.
I feel like.
Oh no, Bleach was one of the better ones though.
No, I feel like Bleach. I mean, Death Note was better than all of them, in my opinion. I feel like Death Note was better than all of them.
Even Bleach.
Bleach is up there, and then Death Note.
So the person that did Alice in Borderland,
But they changed the story. You was cool with that? How they just changed it?
But I mean, for a movie though, like they put like all.
Oh, like there was a budget behind this.
All 12 episodes into one movie, and like how they progressed through the whole movie.
What you mean 12 episodes?
Like, the season, the season of the Death Note, like how they progressed and like. Cause I didn't like how Full Metal Alchemist they just straight jumped into. Oh, the demons are coming out the.
They did a movie.
Yeah.
And they just jumped into.
They just straight jumped into like
to the last.
To the last, yes. Like they jumped straight into that.
Yeah, it was rushed. As a standalone movie, that's not called Full Metal Alchemist. I think it's cool. But as a Full Metal Alchemist movie, it dropped like 7 points, and it was already at 7.
That's wild. Wow.
Like
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with that.
I don't know why you would. As I was saying, check this out. Alice in Borderland. Yo, if you guys do not believe in live action, I'm gonna put it like this. If they keep going in this direction, we may have some great things coming. Because I'm gonna put it like this. When you watch it, if you don't know that it is a live action based off of a manga, then you won't expect it to be. I mean, yes, in Japanese, but when you see it, because it's a survival game type show, oh man, you start watching it. Oh man, you're like, God.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never been a fan of live action from anime myself just because of the terrible track record it has. But I'm pretty hopeful that this One Piece live action is gonna be good. Only for the reasons that.
You love One Piece?
Not even that, because when I heard that they were having one, I said, oh, that's trash. I'm not gonna watch that. They're always trash.
Manifestation?
But for the first time ever, the actual writer of the fucking manga and anime is directing the live action series. Oda's gonna be directing it. 2, this nigga's spending $1 million per episode.
What?
$1 million.
Oh, they do have movies on
live
that.
action show.
Live action. I think it's
Again, they have
the first
movie
12
budget.
episodes. Right?
Because you guys are showing me the new stuff from One Piece. I told you, it looks like every episode looks like a movie.
Yeah, they got a
It looks like I'm in theaters watching.
He's spending $1 million per episode of the East Blue.
Not a college debt. He's spending $1 million per episode.
I'm pretty, and that's just 2 things. It's like 5 more things that make me pretty hopeful that this is gonna be a pretty good. That and it's 5.
Empire, pull up to the blaze like a samurai. Young OG Rochi, fully Genkai. Fully Todoroki, I spit bar and ice. Open all engaged, feel like Mike Guy. Looking for ass kicking, I'm the right